Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Take One with me, Silver Filter. And for this tutorial, I'd like to teach you guys on how to make the common wind sweep that you can hear in a lot of tracks. It's been happening for a couple of years already. So it's it's fairly easy. You just need any synthesizer. So we're using Ableton Live now, and we want to use the operator synth. So let's open that and I'll just delete this audio track here. Now we'll just create now the wind sweep. So to create a MIDI track, I just double click on the slot, any of the slots here to create a clip. And now we have a clip. So I'd like the sweep now to last for 4 bars. So I just go to the length uh, down here and just make it to 4. And then it's just basically just drawing one note on your piano roll and just having it play until the end of the bar. Now, since this is going to be a wind sweep, it's really not tuned to anything. So you can just plot your note anywhere on the piano. So I'll just press B for to toggle between the pencil and your cursor. So I'll just press this, and now we have our note. And I'll just drag this on to fill out the whole of that 4 bars. So now we'll be able to hear now a note. Okay, so once you hear that, you're on the right track. Now, of course we're not hearing any noise at the moment. So we'll now head on and open operator. So as I said, the sweep now is just merely built by a noise oscillator. Now, all you have to do is just head on to, as I said, it's a noise oscillator. So, as you can see, we're on the oscillator. Now, we just choose the proper waveform for it. So, we're now on the sine wave. All we have to look for is we have our noise. So, I'll just pick out noise and let's hear what we have already. So we're getting there already. Now, um, since the noise now is a build, now we would have to hear it in such a manner that it's creating tension and it's building to something. So we have to go back now um, to the clip view, okay, and we'll just have to, in my case, I usually open up the filter. So when I'm in the panel here, all we have to do is just open the envelope. Okay, so now we have the envelopes here, which will now allow us to automate the function that we want to automate. So in this case, I want to automate the filter. So I'll just look for the filter. So I want to automate the filter frequency. So I'll just click that. And now we have our line here that will allow us to slowly build up that sweep. So I'll just plot it from the bottom here. And of course, okay, so that I can see the whole clip. And then another uh, plot here. And oops, okay, wait. All right, so now we can just play it, and we will automatically hear that it's building. Okay, so that's, if you think about it, that's basically the whole thing, and we're actually done. But um, like I'm just showing you one of the things that you can do. Like if you were to plot it now, should you want to automate it using a knob, then you can of course do that and just have your knob mapped to the filter. of the to the so that when you turn on the knob, you can do the build properly. Now, of course, the nice thing with the latest version of Live is that you can record the automation on the clip. So you can immediately pull out that sweep whenever you need it. And so let's say you want to also smooth out, that sweep. So now with the new function of curved automation, you can just press your alt, and then if I move my cursor, if you'll see the cursor, suddenly um there's like a curved circle, semicircle beside the cursor, and this now indicates that we can now drag our automation to create a little curve here. Now it now depends on how we want to do the curve. So let's say, would I want it a little bit earlier, or would I want it to just creep in? So it's dependent on really how you want your sweep to happen. So let's say I want it to creep in earlier. So if I play the clip now, so it opens up earlier, and then there's just a few seconds more at the very end that that has that intensity for the build. Now, just a little tip, since we already created our sweep, you can also, of course, add something to your sweep just to make it your own, or just to make it a little bit more um, characterful. So, one advice would be simply just to add a delay that you want. So let's just pull in a filter delay that we can use, and without moving anything, and just the default settings can actually just give you nice results immediately. So with the delay now, once you reach the next bar on the one, and something's happening already for the next part of the song, the wash of that delay now adds to that build, and just adds a little bit more flavor and character to once everything explodes. And that delay now, as it washes down, just gives that heightened feeling that just builds up the whole track. And then as it washes down, it allows you to just enjoy the track as it progresses into the next part. So I hope you picked up something good about building your own sweeps instead of just downloading anything. And this is just a basic one. And I'm sure that, if you just experiment with the different filters that you can use, the different effects that you can use after your synth, you can create a lot of very creative sweeps that you can employ in your productions. So I thank you for listening, and this is Silver Filter. See you next time.